Hello friends. In the previous lecture we have discussed the classification of thermal power plant based on water head, that is low head, medium head and high head. So we have discussed that low head means less than 100 meter, medium head means 100 meter to 300 meter or 500 meter and high head means more than 500 meter. Based on loads, the water plant hydroelectric power plants can be classified as peak load plant and base load plant. So now today we are discussing the classification of hydropower plant based on the water flow regulation. So first one is called as the runoff river plant without pond. So this is a river. Now I have diverted the flow of river. So this is the runoff river. Okay, so as this plant does not store water in the pond or reservoir but uses the water as it comes from the river. So we are not going to store the water by constructing dam or anything. Simply we are going to use the water which is flowing through the river. Okay, by diverting the path so that the kinetic energy of the water will increases. Then the plant can use water only when it is available in the river flow. So when the river is flowing, the water in the river is flowing, at that time only my electricity is generated. Okay, if there is no flow of water, my electricity does not generated. So such type of plants are not possible in Maharashtra. Okay, as in Maharashtra most of the river flow only during the monsoon season, otherwise they are not flowing. The generating capacity of this plant is fixed on the rate of the flow of water. Hence, during rainy season, due to the high flow rate, some quantity of water goes waste, and during low runoff period, the generating capacity will be low. So that as the generation depends on the flow of availability of the water. When the water is available in the river, at that time only electricity is generated. So during monsoon we can generate the extra electricity, but at that same time what is the problem, that if it is the heavy rain then the total water cannot be utilized. Okay, and during summer season when there is low water, so at that time electricity cannot be generated. So such type of power plants are not suitable in India in most of the situation. Then next type is this, the runoff river power plant with ponds. So in which we are going to construct the pond. Okay, in these power plants, the ponds permit storage of water during the off-peak periods and use this water during the peak period. So here we are going to construct the ponds so that the water is going to be stored over here. Okay, and when I require the water, I will just use it. During the peak hour, I am going to use the water which is stored in the pot for generation of the electricity. This type of plant is more useful than the plant without storage or pond. When providing pond, tail-race condition should such that the flood do not raise the tail-race water level. That we need to take the precaution of this one. This type of plant is comparatively more reliable and its generating capacity is less, depend on the available rate of flow of water. Okay, so these are the cases that we are going to use, and such type of power plant is at Bhandardara, Ghatgar. The next one is, which is commonly used in India, reservoir plant. The reservoir plant is that which has a reservoir of large size so as to permit the storage from wet season to the next dry season. So most of the power plant, hydraulic power plant in Maharashtra are reservoir type, in which we are going to construct the dam. Okay, so the dam is used for storing the water, and during monsoon we are going to store the water, and during the dry season we are going to use that water for generation of the electricity. Water is stored behind the dam and is available to the plant with control as required. Such plant has a better capacity and can be used efficiently throughout the year. So this is the basic reason behind this. It has a better capacity and can be used efficiently throughout the year. As and when required, I can use the electricity, generate the electricity with the help of storage reservoir or the reservoir based power plant. Majority of the hydroelectric power plant are of this type. One example is Koina. There is also this type. Then at Vaitarna also we have the reservoir type power plant.